Binned sausage rolls served to rail passengers. From a BBC News article, a train worker who was sacked after first-class passengers were served sausage rolls from a bin has said he was going over and beyond for the customer. Peter Duffy, who worked for London North Eastern Railway, was accused of preparing sausage rolls he had retrieved from a bin, which were then served to passengers by a colleague. Another member of train crew reported hearing laughter from the kitchen before the food was served and made a complaint after noticing sausage rolls that were in the bin had disappeared. Mr. Duffy was sacked by the rail firm, but later claimed unfair dismissal and discrimination. However, at a tribunal in Newcastle, a judge concluded London North Eastern Railway had acted reasonably. On 7 May 2023, Mr. Duffy and a fellow train crew member were working on a London North Eastern Railway service departing York when two passengers in first class requested sausage rolls. Another member of staff who reported the incident said, "Myself and a host from standard class had been in the kitchen to get ourselves food when the host who was cooking told us the sausage rolls had just gone in the bin." Later, the member of staff reported hearing lots of laughing from inside the kitchen where Mr. Duffy and his colleague were based. Mr. Duffy was told CCTV footage appeared to show him retrieving items of food from a bin. The footage suggested the food was plated and reheated by Mr. Duffy and served to customers by his colleague. Both were suspended pending an investigation into the alleged breach of food hygiene standards. At the investigatory meeting on 17 May 2023, Mr. Duffy said he was a person who goes over and beyond for the customer. He said, "I clearly took them out as there were none left for people in first class, but they were wrapped in foil. We had totally run out. I've just gone too far for the customer in my mind." Mr. Duffy was found to have committed gross misconduct and was dismissed in July 2023. He claimed at the tribunal in August that he had suffered from anxiety and depression, while a union representative said he had suffered from a recognized condition that day known as transient global amnesia. Transient global amnesia is a sudden temporary interruption of short-term memory. In reasons published on Wednesday to support the tribunal's judgment, the judge said Mr. Duffy's actions were not something that arose in consequences of his disability, which does seem to make sense from what I read and understand, and the fact that he's saying that he thought there's none left, I'll go beyond for the customer and do it. If he is understanding that, and that's why he did it, then how can he use any other excuses? I don't know if the customers had eaten it all, and if they were told before they've eaten it all, and if the customers themselves will get any sort of conversation or anything like that. But I guess maybe it's something to think about when you're on a train or something like that, to potentially maybe something like this could happen. Hopefully things like this don't happen in the future, because people can take lessons and put things in place from incidents like this to ensure it doesn't happen in the future.